Hey guys, and welcome to episode 15 of Creating Chelsea. In this episode we're going to head into Division 3 as we did get promoted in the last episode, so if you did miss that, go back and watch it because performance wise we did very well, and we're sitting on quite a nice amount of coinage now, so hopefully in this episode we can make a signing because that would be really good just to build on this side a little bit more and make it a bit more stronger. So we come against this nice 4-5-1 BPL side. He hasn't got the best players in the world, but there are some quite overpowered ones. So we do win a penalty in the first 10 minutes of the game. Ivanovic taking down Willian in the box, of course, with his fantastic dribbling ability. Keeps the ball really close to him and makes it very difficult for the defenders to tackle him. And then we do step up with Stas Fabregas, and he does put it down the left-hand side. Szczesny, I think he got a knee to it or something, but it still went into the back of the net with like 3 bars of power. And a player with over 85 penalties ability, you can pretty much guarantee scoring every single one. Unfortunately, we do lose the ball out here. Danny Welbeck doing a nice bit of high pressure, winning the ball out the left-hand side, and then crosses it at the near post, and I don't know how Czech got beaten there. Like, near post OP seems to be a new thing on this game since the update. I don't think it was as common before the update, so it is a little bit of a shame, but you still have to work with these things, and hopefully we can do a bit better in that area. So we do go on the attack here again. His team does just after half-time. Danny Welbeck just walks his way through, passes it across to Ramsey. Ramsey with the open goal and makes it 2-1. So not exactly the best of ways to start the second half, and it just continued in this second half. Walcott here just picks up the ball with his blistering pace, just runs past everyone against Cahill. Had a bit of a chance of tackling, but didn't really go for it, and he does make it 3-1 in the game. And unfortunately, that is pretty much how it does end. We do get a nice consolation goal here. Schürrle just passes it inside to Remy. Remy cuts inside and then eventually gets into a good position. Kind of gets lucky as the rebound did go straight back to him, and he makes it 3-2, but it was too little too late with 6 minutes left. He held out the rest of the game and he did get the win. So not exactly the best of starts in this episode, and that just shows why we need Felipe Luis in this team, because defensively we're not doing too well. Attackively we're getting a couple of goals, maybe 3 goals a game. I definitely need to look at that statistic on the online season things. You can see how many goals you score average a game and then how many you concede. So we come against a full Arsenal team, and that was actually quite a nice game to come against a full Chelsea team against full Arsenal team. Of course, he's got the informed Sanchez, Welbeck, and one other. I can't quite remember who though. But we head into the game, and in the 32nd minute of the match, Ramsey does make it 1-0 there with a nice near post shot against Czech again. And I just really need to start those near post shots going in because it's going to really cost us in these games. And then we go into the 33rd minute, pretty much straight from kickoff from conceding that goal. Run down the left hand side with Willian. I do like to switch the wingers now and then just to see who does better where, and Salah somehow wins the header. I don't know if it was against Kieran Gibbs or something. Gibbs isn't exactly the best in the air, but Salah's nothing amazing, so a bit of a weird goal, but nevertheless we got back into the game and that was quite nice. And then a nice through ball here for Salah to go and run on through, goes past the keeper and finesses it into the back of the net to get his second in the game. And Salah is a really good player. He's like 76 rated, he's got blistering pace, 4-star skills. You can't really ask much more from an overpowered right mid. And then we go into the second half here, 52nd minute. Fabregas with the nice ball out wide to Willian. Willian cuts inside, looks for the runs of Remy. Remy passes it across, and he does finish off the hat-trick for Salah, of course, meaning we do get the hat-trick bonus, and with that hat-trick bonus, it gives us a great chance of making that signing in this episode. And then he does get his centre-back sent off. I think it was Koscielny in the end, and we do step up to the spot with Fabregas, and he does put it into the top of the net to make it 4-1 in the game to pretty much guarantee us a win with like 5 or 6 minutes left of the game. There wasn't much of a comeback left, and I believe pretty much straight from kick-off from this goal, we do get another goal to make it 5-1 eventually after these celebrations. Just let that finish, and then pretty much yeah, Koscielny got sent off. He obviously had a massive gap in his defence. He didn't really see much point in replacing him as there was not much left of the game. Mertesacker gets a bit of a tackle in, but Remy just wins the ball back straight away, goes past the keeper, makes it 5-1 there. And yeah, it just shows how overpowered our attack is at the moment. Unfortunately, we do concede a bit of a silly goal here. Just passed it straight to Sanchez. A bit of a consolation for him in the end. Just nice thing to do, really. And that is how it does end. So 5-2 against a full Arsenal team. It just shows how good our Chelsea team is, of course. And with that hat-trick for Salah, we are going to list up a player for 5,000 coins and pretty much guarantee a signing. So that's really good for the episode of first win in Division 3 as well, just getting us to a nice start. So we do sell that player for 5,000 coins, and we are going to make the signing, of course, of Felipe Luis. And it was a bit of a weird signing. I don't know if the servers were going a bit crazy because of the informed striker Ronaldo thing, but literally I had to back out of Ultimate Team, go back into Ultimate Team, and then it gave me the Felipe Luis, and then I had to put him into the club, swapped him out for him, and then it kicked me out again. So a bit of a weird thing, but nevertheless, we do take him off the checklist, leaving only 4 players, normal players of course, 2 informs left. So yeah, 6 players in total, not bad at all. So we're going to change the kit number to the number 3, as that is his kit number. Change up a few players that need the fitness. Of course, I like to keep them all over the 75 marker, so it depends really who they are. If it's a player I'm not too bothered with replacing, I'll obviously bring in a better player. So we're going to head into our next game with Felipe Luis in defence. Hopefully he helps out a bit. I don't think he's on full fitness, so we'll have to see how we do in this next game against a very good BPL side. He's got a good defensive line and a good couple of DMs, so it's really difficult to break down this kind of side. And we head into the game, and in the first minute of the match, a terrible start for us. Czech parries out wide to Nasri. Nasri the first time cross, and then Daniel Sturridge with the crazy diving header. Don't know how Gary Cahill just didn't boot the ball out or something. But, yeah, not exactly the best of starts for us. So, we go on the attack, his guy does, and then we pick up the ball, go forwards with Fabregas, a poor touch from Fabregas. Drogba tries to turn his centre-back wins the ball back, and then passes it to Matic, and then Matic with the through ball to Blind with the through ball to Sturridge, and of course Sturridge is going to put it into the back of the net. Just poor defending from myself. I don't know what I was doing in this game. It was absolutely atrocious, and I believe he does get a 3rd goal here. Just passes the ball out wide to Felipe Luis, looks inside for Costa, who did bring off the bench in the second half, which was a bit annoying. Like, you've got Costa on the bench and then starting with Sturridge. It just shows how good his team was, of course, and he does sweat it across to make it 3-0. Again, just poor defensively. We could have broken it down a lot better. We do get a bit of a consolation goal here. Salah just picks up the ball, goes past one man, Cahill, playing with the ultra-attacking, of course, keeping that defender up there, and then Drogba just runs into a good area to smash it into the back of the net. Maybe David De Gea or Courtois, I'm not too sure his keeper was. Maybe he could end up better, but nevertheless, we are going to lose that game, which is a bit of a shame, as it was Felipe Luis's first game. Not exactly the best of debuts to get started, but when you come against such a strong team, it's really difficult to get the wins, of course. So, yeah, we're going to have to work a lot harder in Division 3, and we're going to try and do a bit of trading. Palacio seems to have got his price back up a bit, so we're going to put a load of 700 coin bids in, as he's going for about 800 coins at the time of recording. That was on a Wednesday, so at the weekend he'll probably go for 950, so we'll have to see if that goes through successfully. Of course, maybe I'll get outbid and we'll have to go to another player. So we're getting into our final game of the episode. Hopefully we can end off with a bit of a bang. That'd be quite nice, of course. It's not exactly been the best of Division 3 so far. We got one win against that really strong Arsenal team, but apart from that, we've just really struggled. And then this next game, we come against another really overpowered team. He's got Jose Enrique at left back, who isn't exactly the best, but yeah, we head into the game, and unfortunately, we don't go to the best of starts here in the 40th minute of the match. Paul again, just trying to pass the ball out, and it just gets intercepted. Passes out wide to Walcott. Walcott with his blistering pace runs inside, goes through a few people. Just poor defending. I don't know why I was just swinging legs here and there and trying to get the ball, and it just wasn't exactly working for us. So I definitely need to work on my defensive errors in the next episode, because so many times I'll just commit and then lose the ball, and then just yeah, just not exactly the best of performance. But we do reply here with a nice goal with Remy just before half time. A really clinical time to get the goal, and it was quite an overpowered goal because it was on the 45th minute, and it's one of them goals where you go in for a slide tackle and then it'll just go absolutely blistering into the back of the net. Not much the keeper can do about it, and unfortunately we can see this goal here in the 77th minute. Just so easy for him. He just passes it from his centre-back to his centre-mid to Benteke, passes out wide to Walcott. Walcott just runs past everyone, and then Santi Cazorla is there to put it into the open net to make it 2-1 in the game. With 10 minutes left, I couldn't really do much, and yeah, not exactly the best performance-wise. We just didn't do good defensively. It just shows how difficult Division 3 is going to be, so we're definitely going to have to up our game for the next episode, because yeah, we're not exactly doing best. We've only got 1 win out of the 5 games we've played in this episode, so yeah, if we are going to look for promotion, even like staying in the league, we're going to have to definitely up our game. So if you did enjoy this episode, smash the like button. If we could get over 50, maybe even 20 likes for that lovely Felipe Luis signing, he's definitely going to work himself into the team a lot better in the next episode and really get good defensive work for us. And yeah, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.